Here's why the 2023 Corvette C8 Z06 is an absolute screamer. The Chevrolet Corvette has been a staple of the American automotive community for decades. Many generations of the Vette has graced the tarmac, and some have even taken the liberty of shredding a few. Currently, in its 8th generation, the C8 Corvette has had quite the reception since its launch not too long ago. Because of its impressive performance at a relatively accessible price, the Corvette C8 was quick to gain popularity. The winning formula was so good that production couldn't keep up with the excessive demand. A lot of C8s for sale have insane markups, however, that's not stopping them from leaving showroom floors. It was inevitable for purists to build anticipation for an even mightier mid-engined Corvette. There was quite a buzz when GM officially revealed the Z06. But what enthusiasts should realize is this is not the usual Z06 exercise we are accustomed to. What the C8 Z06 has that none of its predecessors could ever dream of is a bespoke flat-plane screamer of a V8. If you ever envied a high-revving Ferrari V8 but couldn't afford one, this is your opportunity. The 2023 Corvette C8 Z06 is an entry point to automotive nirvana. And the best part is, it's all American. Those of you who don't understand engines, flat-plane V8s are up there when it comes to oral pleasure. The Ferrari 458 had it, and the Ford Mustang 350 and 350 are made use of the same principle. For those who find terminologies complicated, the engine, in essence, revs high and sounds absolutely delightful. Listen to this. As for the specifics, the new 2023 C8 Z06 uses a hand-built 5.5-liter flat-plane crank naturally aspirated V8. The engine revs to 8,600 RPM and is totally bespoke to the Z06. You won't find it in any other Chevy or GM product. Power figures stand at 670 horsepower with 460 lb-ft of torque. For comparison, the C8 comes equipped with a 6.2-liter V8 that's good for 495 horsepower. In that respect, the Z06 is mighty impressive. In terms of transmission, the 8-speed dual-clutch takes care of drivetrain duties while power is sent to the rear wheels only. Chevrolet has extensively tested the Z06 to take on the likes of many of the turbocharged Hoovers in the market. All this in a time when forced induction, downsizing, and emissions are literally taking every bit of fun away from enthusiasts. The V8 alone could end up being the sole reason for purchase. How many new sports cars have a naturally aspirated V8 inside them? Oh, and the LT6 engine in the 2023 C8 Z06 also happens to be the most powerful naturally aspirated production V8 in existence. Well done, Corvette engineers. You guys have done a fantastic job flipping off all the eco-mentalists with this absolute screamer of an engine. It couldn't be any further from the truth. While we are yet to sample this gem of a sports car, there is enough information out there that tells us it's a recipe for pure joy. Have a look at the specs: 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.6 seconds and the quarter mile in 10.6 seconds. That quarter mile time is only about 0.4 of a second slower than the bonkers quick McLaren Senna hypercar. What's more, a set of wider, stickier tires and more powerful brakes are offered to help with better traction and a shorter stopping distance. For the first time, the rear tires in a Corvette measure 345 millimeters, that's 13 inches in width. Also, the track is now wider by 4 inches, aiding in better handling and sharper cornering. That's not all. Opt for the Z07 package, and the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires are now replaced by stickier cup ₹2. In addition to that, significant aero upgrades are also available, ranging from an aggressive front splitter to a massive rear-mounted wing. Although we don't have a confirmation yet, Chevrolet will soon be announcing the details. According to reports, pricing for the 2023 Corvette C8 Z06 is expected to be between $86,000 and $99,000. Its front-engine predecessor started at about $25,000 more than the base model, so it's safe to add that number to the 2022 Corvette C8's starting price of $60,900. And we hope the Z06 sells without massive markups. Since we may not see another V8 in the coming years, it's important to embrace cars like these. Cars that help us appreciate the bygone era. With emissions taking a good chunk of the emotion, manufacturers who embrace normally aspirated engines should be given a proper ovation. Kudos to everyone at Chevrolet and Corvette for making the 2023 Z06 exciting and worthwhile.